makakausap natin ngayon ang Mayor ng Laoag, si Mayor Michael Marcos Keon. Magandang gabi po sa inyo, Mayor Keon.
Good evening, Pierre, and good evening to your listeners and your viewers.
Yes. Well, Mayor Keon, let's begin with this, no? Yes, sir. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I read through the summary of 15 of your executive orders where you ordered certain lockdowns. What you're doing, sir, is parang granular lockdown, no? By houses lang. Hindi yung buong street or hindi yung buong barangay. Is that correct, sir?
No, we've also done buong barangay, but as much as possible, we're trying to, as you said, lock down granular, like lock down a particular house or a particular street or a sitio. But you know, Pierre, the situation is getting worse as we talk. And as of now, we're under MECQ. We were on May 13, we went to GCQ, and then on July 10, we went to MECQ, and now we're debating whether to go to ECQ.
Okay. So, Mayor, is this correct, no? As of yesterday, July 21, wala kayong na-report na cases. What about today?
No. That's not true. Today we have 65 cases. Yesterday, there was a mix-up there. Yesterday we had 18 cases. As of now, Pierre, as we talk, we have 759 active cases. 1,411 people have recovered. 34 people have succumbed for a total of 2,204 cases all in all.
I see. Okay. So, well, mali pala yung info na nakarating sa amin. No? So yesterday, like you said, 18 cases, 18. Today, 65. That's a really big number, Mayor
Yes.
Keon. I just want to ask a little bit more about those lockdowns. So the houses that you're ni-lockdown po ninyo, these are homes of positive cases. Pero ito po ba yung mga asymptomatic or mild, and then nandun po yung pasyente sa bahay at naka-isolate din po siya?
No, these are usually positive cases and they have home quarantine. You know, we're having problems with our quarantine facilities because we have so many active cases. We're allowing people to have home quarantine, and it's really a problem. And this is why, as I said, we have 759 cases. If I may say this, when the pandemic began in early last year, hanggang April of this year, we had no COVID fatality. Then on April 2, one of my best friends passed away and succumbed. And that brought everything home. And then from April 2 until now, we've had 34 people succumb to COVID. And so it's really come on. It's really increasing at a gradual rate, but it's actually become very strong since July 10. And if I may explain to you, on July 20, we had a total of 148 cases, which was a lot. Okay, so on an average, we have like 45 cases, 94 cases, 55 cases, 62, like that. And so it's really grown exponentially. So we really have tried not to lock down the whole of Laoag, which we would have to do if we declare ECQ. But the situation is so viral now that we might have to do that. But this is something that I would do. I would have to talk to my nephew, my kaanakan, Governor Matthew Marcos Manotoc. You know, we're a component city. We're under the province. So this is something that we're debating as of now. But the medical community are very tired. They're very run down from having to deal with all of the cases. And so people are beginning to ask us to consider declaring ECQ in order to really stem the tide of COVID here in Laoag.
How many cases, for example, like tomorrow, no, when you get the numbers tomorrow and the next few days, how many cases would convince you to go ECQ already?
Well, if the cases keep on repeating as they are every day, I mean, on the 18th, 62, the 19th, 62, 20th was 148. Yesterday was just 18. It wasn't 0. It was actually 18. And then today, 65. If this continues like this, I mean, the cases would have to plummet considerably. And I'm not sure that this will happen. And anyway, people are very, very tired. And especially the medical community. Our premier hospital, the Mariano Marcos Hospital in Batak, it's puno. It's really full of so many cases. All of the hospitals are full now. Everyone is struggling now. So I think we will have no choice inevitably but to declare ECQ.
Oh my gosh! Wow, Mayor, I hope things. I hope you can still get through this. What does Laoag need at this time? I mean, apart from
Laoag,
more people.
Well, we need more.
You know?
No, Pierre, we need more vaccine. In fact, this is the whole issue. We've been striving to vaccinate as many of our Kailian, as many of our people as possible. As of now, we've vaccinated a total of 9,363 people. Of that, that's 5,332 for the first dose. The second dose is 4,025. And I was with the governor this morning in our mega vaccination center, which was at Divine Word College. And he was telling me that we will be receiving more vaccines. Now, it's been an issue. We have not received as many vaccines as we need. And this is why the city government will actually purchase vaccine. We're actually in the process of negotiating with the vaccine manufacturer of Covaxin, which is a vaccine manufactured in India. And we're planning on purchasing. But I'm happy to note that the authorities, that the national government is really beginning to prioritize Laoag. The governor was telling me today that he actually has 23,000 vaccines as of now. And of course, that's for buong Ilocos Norte, but he's giving Laoag City 5,000 vaccines. So in order for us to achieve herd immunity, we have a population of 117,000 more or less. So herd immunity would be 70%, and that's approximately 74,000 people. So we're looking to vaccinate in the coming months, as many as 74,000 people.
Governor, Mayor, I was about to ask nga kung ano yung population nyo, and well, you just said 117,000, but you've only vaccinated 9,300 first dose, nga lang yung 5,300. So that's like less than 10. Yes, 117. So that's just like less than 10% of the population. But the struggle for vaccines, for the supply for vaccines is, replicated all over the country. So, well, it's just so sad to hear that this is happening in Laoag. Anyway, Mayor Michael Marcos Keon, thank you very much for joining us this evening, and we do hope things get much better than they are now. Salamat po, Mayor.